Hello everyone and welcome back. My name's Gloria and today I'm going to be making a wreath for St. Patrick's Day. What I did was I got a 14-inch wreath. I took the pot that says Lucky that looked like it had coins in it. I painted it black and I wrote with gold on the letters. I painted gold behind the letters. And then, behind the coins, and then I added the coins. I flipped it over, and I secured glue around where it is touching the wreath. I used hot glue. Now, I cut different scarves and fabric that I liked. It's about, I'm going to say maybe a ½ inch or an inch wide, about 6 inches long. Some of the strips are longer. And I'm layering them on top of each other. And I'm going to start with the area where I have my handle to the pot. And I am going to start tying them in a knot. I'm going to start with the first one and tie it. Then I'm going to do the next one. I layered them, but I'm tying them separately. They're basically different sizes, which is fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I wanted different sizes so that you can see the different colors on your scarf wreath. So what I had done is layered them and put them on. Now the very last one I did was the one with the little pot on it, so I'm going to layer them a different way for the next part. So all I'm doing is taking the fabric, layering it on top of each other, just like that. I'm going to drape it through my wreath from the bottom, bring it up, and tie each one separately. So I have 4 layers of different fabric. So you want the same ends to the end of the one that you start with, and I'm just tying it very casually, but making sure that it's tight. Now I need to find the other half of the red one. It has orange in it, a darker orange. I don't know why I said red, but I have to get the other side. So here it is. And put this in here and tie it. You can do these all one at a time if you'd like, or you can do them the way I'm doing them, layering them. And I'm just going to continue going around and doing different ones first. And then I have lights and other embellishments I want to add to my St. Patrick's wreath. So I'm going to keep doing it and show you what it looks like. So I'm just layering everything. Just layering everything. Then I'm going in on the bottom, through the bottom, And then I'm going to tie each individual piece of fabric together. So I have 5 different pieces. I thought I had 4. I actually have 5. Sorry, I bumped the camera. You want to make sure you have the ends of the same exact one you're tying. Okay, that one's tied, that one's tied. This one is not. I'm going to turn the white one upside down so I get more of the green out, and that is what it looks like. So I have different layers. You can make them shorter, you can cut it when you get closer to the end to see if you like it. So I'm going to continue around my wreath. So you want to do each rung all around here so that you have fullness on your wreath. Now, if you think that anything is too long, make it shorter. It's entirely up to you. If you like it the way it is, then just keep it that way. There's no, it's not perfect. It's just however you like it. You would like it as full as possible. So you want to get as close to your lucky sign as possible. I put the sign on so that I wouldn't be wasting material where the sign is. You could tie these in a knot if you'd like, but I'm just tying them tightly like this, so in case I'd like to use my wreath again for something else, I can always take these off. And I'm doing the colors I have together so that I make sure I have all the different fabrics and all the different colors in the same areas. I don't want to do all of one color, so I'm thinking it's faster to do them together. So I scrunched this up so I could get some more in here, and then I'll do here and here. So I'm going to continue to do this, and I want to make sure you see what I'm doing. If you have any questions or any ideas of something you'd like me to make, feel free to leave the suggestions in the comments. I'll try to make anything you like. If you need instructions on how to do something, I'd be more than happy to help you. So now I just smooth them out and start tying them. Now this one piece came off as I was going to tie it, so I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to scrunch everything together and keep working on this area. Here's what it looks like all done with the pieces of fabric around my wreath. So what I'm going to do is I hot glued the lights on the back, and I'm going to put I'm going to put them in between the fabric so you can't see it, the white cord. And I want just really the shamrocks to be coming out so you can see them. And I'm going to start putting some hot glue on the fabric and putting the fabric over top of the wire, because you don't need to see the wires. I'm not doing it the whole entire wire, but I'm doing it around so that you can see the shamrocks. I hot glued the battery pack on the back, so here's what it looks like so far, and it's pretty much going to be on the bottom more so than the top to light it up, but I do not want the cord showing, so I am taking the fabric out, and as you can see, there is, I only bought one pack of lights, but there's the lights. I also bought this mesh tube, and I have it in green, gold, and black, which I am going to put in here also. This is my favorite part of doing a wreath, is adding the extra. So here's the mesh tubing. I'm going to get one end. I'm going to start up top, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the tubing, lift up the fabric, and put it underneath, and then every so many inches I'm going to add a little bit more of the hot glue under the fabric, and then put the fabric over top. So you can see it right here, and I'm just doing it for a little bit of a different color. So I'm starting with the gold. Lifting up the fabric, putting my gold tubing underneath. Careful not to burn your hands or your fingers. I wish I had more lights, but I thought I'd only need like one pack, and that's what I bought. I'll most likely go back and get another pack before St. Patrick's Day, but I really like the lights. I'm going to go all the way around, even in the top, on the top, with the gold coming through. I've gone around once. I'm going to go around again, continuing to add the gold mesh tubing. Maybe I'll just stop there. Let me think. Okay, I am going to stop there with the gold and try the green. I have so much more of the gold mesh, but I want to wait and see if I want to add more gold mesh. So this is what it looks like so far. You want to be able to see your gems up top that you put here, and you want to see the lucky. So I just push these back, and now I'm going to go with the black mesh tubing and do the same thing. Probably only go around once. You can do any colors that you would like. I chose green, gold, and black. I'm starting at the end. I'm going to put some hot glue in, go underneath the lights, put that in. I don't want them exactly in the same spots because I'm trying to give it definition and make it look not in the same spot, make it look different. I think I'm going to do smaller little circles. So as you can see, I'm just pulling up the fabric, hot gluing it down, and then bringing the fabric back over. More hot glue. You can do your loops as big or as small as you'd like. There is an awful lot of this mesh that you get at the Dollar Tree. An awful lot of the mesh tubing. So as you can see, I'm going around. I'm making more loops with the black mesh than I did with the gold mesh. I really do love the little lights that the Dollar Tree has for Valentine's Day and for St. Patrick's Day. I think it's great. So I'm going to cut this, move my wreath around. I'm going to glue the end. And put it in here. Now I have green. I'm going to start right here with the green, and I'm not going to make loops with the green. I'm going to show you exactly what I want to do with the green, because I'm thinking just going like this, gluing it, and then going down here and gluing it. So then I'm going to go over here with the green. And I'm going back and forth, just like this, with the green mesh. Over here. It'd be better if you used finger protectors, but I don't have mine on me, so I didn't get up to get them. This also keeps parts of your fabric away from your sign, which is nice, so you can see lucky and your coins, because I really want the coins to be showing through. Here it is with the deco mesh. Let me turn the light out so you can see a little better. The deco mesh all the way around the wreath. Now, a friend of mine who I went to high school with, her name's Christine, had given me these. She dropped them off. So what I'm going to do is, there are just regular shiny ones, and there are glittery ones. I think I'm going to use the 4 glittery ones, because there's 8 in the bucket. Because we already have the shiny on there. There's a lot of shiny, but I think everything needs glitter. I love glitter. So I'm going to take the top off, and I am going to glue this right here. And then I'm going to take the top off the next one. Took the top off, add some hot glue, and put it over here. Top off, adding some glue. Going to put it right about here. And then one more, taking the top off, putting some glue on, and I'd put it right there. Let me turn it on again. So here's what it looks like. I'm really liking this, and I'm going to add some flowers now to the wreath. Possibly a bow. Thinking this bow, actually. I think it's very, very cute. I got this from, I believe, one of the love signs for one of the love signs I got for Valentine's Day, but I really like this wreath bow. There's a little bow there. I'd like to add a pop of color with this orange Gerber daisy because I like orange and I'd like it to pop out. So I am going to hot glue my Gerber daisy right here. I have these little sprigs of green. Pull that out some. Add some glue. Move my wreath up and put this under here. I have a green flower. I have this pretty yellow flower.